Ever wondered why it feels so satisfying to simply be yourself? It's a question that stirs up a whirlpool of thoughts, isn't it? You see, individuality is our own personal signature on the world. It's the way we think, the way we feel, and the way we act. It's a reflection of our unique experiences and perspectives. Yet, how often do we truly express ourselves? How often do we let our individuality shine through the blanket of societal norms and expectations? We live in a world that often pressures us to conform, to fit into a mold. And in the process, we sometimes suppress our true selves, our unique identities. But what happens when we break free from these constraints? What happens when we embrace our individuality? When we let our true colors shine? It's a liberating experience, one that brings a sense of fulfillment and contentment. Because you see, the key to contentment lies in embracing our own unique identity. Imagine a chameleon always changing its colors to blend in with its surroundings. Now, I want you to picture this little creature, a master of disguise, shifting its hues with every new landscape. It's a survival strategy, a way to protect itself from predators. But what happens when this chameleon starts to forget its original color? What happens when it becomes so lost in the art of blending in that it loses sight of its true self? Let me spin you a tale. There was once a young chameleon who was particularly adept at this color-changing trickery. It could become as green as the freshest leaf in spring, or as brown as the deepest bark of an old oak tree. It could mimic the blue of a clear sky or the gray of a stormy day. It was the envy of all the other creatures in the forest, for it could become anything it wanted. But as time wore on, this chameleon began to feel a strange emptiness. It could no longer remember the color it was born with, its natural hue. It had spent so long trying to fit in, to blend into the background, that it had forgotten who it truly was. It had lost its identity amidst the myriad of colors it had adopted. One day, as it sat on a leaf, reflecting on its life, it had an epiphany. It realized that in its quest to become like others, to please and blend in, it had lost its uniqueness. It had lost that which made it special, its true color. From that day forward, the chameleon vowed to embrace its original hue, to be true to its nature, no matter the environment or the company it found itself in. This is the tale of the chameleon, a tale that serves as a mirror to our own lives. How often have we changed ourselves to fit in, to please others, to be accepted? But in doing so, aren't we risking losing our true selves, our unique identity? Like the chameleon, we must understand that constantly changing ourselves to please others will only lead to losing our true selves. Being true to yourself isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. This is the crux of our conversation today. We've explored the concept of individuality, the tale of the chameleon, and now let's delve into the power of authenticity. Authenticity, the courage to be yourself, is a formidable force. It's the key to unlocking your true potential, to living a life that's not just good, but great. It's about understanding that you are unique with your own blend of strengths, weaknesses, passions, and quirks. It's about embracing these aspects, not hiding them. When you're authentic, you're not just being true to yourself, but also to the world around you. You're sending out a signal that says, this is me, take it or leave it. This is a power few possess, but one that all can harness. So, as we wrap up, let's make a pledge to ourselves. Let's celebrate our individuality, our authenticity. Remember, the world needs your unique light. Don't be afraid to shine.